We also run an annual auction, and some of you are incredibly kind and donate to it, and that's run by our colleague Denise Ashton, who's cowering in the back wondering what I'm going to say about it. It has been the most extraordinary success for us. Last year, 2014, we had a record auction of 59 grand, and this year she only went and done it. She broke 70 grand, which is quite extraordinary. So to those of you that contribute lots, or indeed that bought lots like me, a great big thank you. We also produce an annual mag, Salmo Trutta. It's lying around. Please take copies as you wish, which Tim Jacklin edits each year, and I think it's a brilliant magazine. Really, really interesting read, and I think he should be immensely proud of that. And this year, we've added 2 full-time, pretty much, conservation officers to the far north of England. So we have Gareth, now full-time, based in Penrith, and Johnny Gray, based near Skipton. John Gray's post is a really interesting one because his title is Research and Conservation Officer. He's not just a conservation officer. And John, we've poached out of academia, Queen Mary University of London, and his role is going to be trying to turn science into stuff that we can understand. And I think that's a really critical role. So we'll use the WTT website, we'll use social media just to try and get messages out which hopefully the likes of me can make sense of. That's his primary role, and it's a good one. Hopefully it will work well. So for those guys in the far north, it would be really good if you could get to, if you haven't met them, get to meet Gareth and Johnny over today. Say hello. So this is what we're going to do this year, because we're into another year already. It's really just focusing on what we do and doing it well and doing it with value for money. We continue to get outstanding support from the Environment Agency, both in the central area, in the head office, using ROD licence money, and also some of the area teams, if they can still find any cash in the system, which God knows is getting tighter and tighter. I've said that already. We've also got a project running with Thames Water, where Thames Water are funding us to do work with local community groups. In 14-15 they funded that project for 50 grand. In 15-16 they're funding that project for £100,000. And that is about doing what we do in the Thames Water patch. It's a model that could be taken, in fact we are taking, to other water companies. Using Johnny to get out to more universities and colleges, and then, as I said already, to put expert info that we can understand on the WTT website. I said this last year and didn't do it. We're going to try and write a book. Well, actually Johnny's going to try and write a book. The Life of Trout. I think, for me, I think there's space in the market for a nice, readable, science-based but not science-y book on the biology and ecology of trout, and we will do that. It's what we haven't done. We've done most other things, but not yet a book. And also for us just to keep earning that dosh, fundamental oil in the cogs. And that's my lot. Thank you.